this time?
No, I've started recording. You can start whenever you want.
Hello and welcome to the podcast. I'm Risa.
And I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. Krolmeister sisters.
Did you want to try that again?
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes. And also, I cannot speak.
She's just drinking Dr. Pepper. She's not even, drinking. What the hell's wrong with her, you guys?
Excuse me, this is Diet Dr. K.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. K.
Dr. K. Dr. Kroger.
All right. I don't believe that man got his doctorates. But, hey, if you want a show where they, talk exclusively about Nancy Drew and not off-brand Dr. Pepper, maybe even where they don't swear, stuff like that, then go on over to her very own podcast, Unlocked.
Exactly, Unlocked. So what are we talking about today, sister?
Today, well, you're going to have to... I just realized why you said we're going to have to find out. Because it's a mystery. You didn't do it intentionally, did you?
No, I totally did it intentionally. It's completely intentional.
Today we're talking about the best mysteries.
So we're not putting these in any specific order. Any specific order.
Dr. K is slowly killing my sister.
No, that's the Zumba.
Okay.
But we're not ranking them. We're not putting them in any specific order. We're just talking about our favorite mysteries. Period. Yeah. So my first one was the final scene. I think this is a great mystery. Because what makes a good mystery? That's the question. In my opinion, a good mystery is a successful build-up to, of clues and stuff, to a satisfying climax and ending wherein you're surprised, maybe. Or at least if you're not surprised by the culprit, you at least think it's a good culprit. So, I was saying that my first mystery that I think is great is Final Scene.
Yeah.
Final Scene has a great mystery. It has a lot at stake, and I think that really is part of what makes it so good, because our friend is missing and the building's going to be destroyed in 3 days.
Yeah. There's a ticking
the stakes are pretty much as high as they can be. And I feel like there are lots of really good clues in this one, and we have to do a lot of digging through things to figure it out. Everyone has a motive, really, as well. And I think that's part of what makes it a good mystery, because if you have a game where only one person has a motive, you're like, oh no, I wonder who it could be.
Yeah.
Or if no one has a motive, and then you're like, I don't know, I wonder who it could be.
Right. I don't know. They're all pretty ambivalent. They're just... Yeah. But yeah, like you said, it's good mystery, good twist of who the villain is, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. And I think that the ending and everything just really benefits from us feeling sympathy for the villain. Mm-hmm. It's like one of those moments of, oh, I feel so bad for you. I understand how you got here, but obviously I do not agree with the means.
Yeah.
Please don't kidnap my friend.
Please, let my friend go. Let's not let her die. Oh no. You're
the ending
crazy.
Really is very climactic, though. I feel like this is one of the most climactic endings, really. That they're about to just knock down the building we are in, and it is imperative that we finish this.
It is a stressful ending.
It is. It's very stressful, but it's also just really exciting. And I think that's something that a lot of the games don't have in the ending, where you're just like, I'm just going through.
Yeah.
Just hopping on some lava flows. It's fine.
no big deal.
I mean, pretty much, some of them. But yeah. So final scene, definitely one of the best mysteries we feel. And definitely one of the best endings.
Yeah.
Because even though it's like, it's unexpected, but at the same time, it's like you knew who it was. You just didn't want to believe it.
Right.
You're just like,
Just like, no, not the old man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The next one that's really a good mystery, just a good old mystery, is the one Ariana just played, Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one is fan-fucking-tastic.
It is. It's really good. It's a great mystery, for both the you're focusing mostly on the mystery of what happened in the past, but at the same time it happens to be very nicely connected to the mystery of what's happening currently. And so yeah, it's really good, and everyone has motive, and everyone has at least some kind of line where like it's to make you think that they would, like, even Dave, like, there's a whole part where he's like, oh, yeah, no, you shouldn't go back out there, Nancy. Oh, yeah, and you should probably call the sheriff, too. Like, it's like, oh, that's something that, a bad guy would say. He would try to just, keep me away from there. So it's good. It's well done.
Yeah. And again, very climactic ending.
Very climactic ending.
Lots at stake. You really feel it. Here's Shorty.
I think it was between both this and Secret Shadow Ranch and the final scene, we had trouble at the end. Like,
yeah, we just died over and over again.
Over and over again. We couldn't figure out the marquee. We couldn't figure out the stone thing, and so I feel like those are the ones that like really stuck with us.
I mean, pretty much. It was just ridiculous. The amount of times we just got killed.
Yeah.
Because we did not know about game boomers at the time.
Nope, we did not.
But yes, and honestly, the whole treasure thing, while it's kind of, it's mostly related. Mm-hmm. That's the best part, that it is related to what we're doing, the main mystery.
Yeah.
Because the other person's trying to find it too.
Exactly.
It's also just really satisfying following all of those clues, and they're good puzzles. It's not just fetch quests or anything like that. It's things you have to think about. I mean, everyone makes you do fetch quests to be able to get to the mystery. However,
you can find more eggs than that. Sorry.
Exactly. You can find more eggs than that.
You bet I can. I'm dying a little inside.
But yeah, finding the treasure and all of that, it's so satisfying.
It is. It's nice. If a little depressing, because
yeah,
he said it all.
I mean, I don't know what he thought.
Like, he thought he'd get out. He was so sure.
Well, you know.
He was going to bring her there, and he was going to ask her to marry him, and they were going to go right off into the sunset and not have a very good life together, because she'd realize, oh yeah, he's a criminal. He does bad things. But anyway, not the point of it. Mystery, good.
It's a great mystery. The next one is, we talk about how we hate this game quite a bit. But Secret of the Old Clock, despite the terrible plot, it does have a really good mystery in it. Because what Nancy Drew fan hasn't fantasized about finding a lost will?
Fake ass Nancy Drew fans. That's who.
And it's very Poirot. Like,
very Poirot.
To, at least, to me. I don't know. But it's just super. It's a good actual mystery when you get down to it.
Yeah, it is a very nice, clean, in the vein of Poirot. It's a nice, clean cut mystery. there's clues for everything, even if they're a little frustrating, and I don't know. And the Midsummer Night's Dream stuff, because, you know, he considered himself to be an actor, and it's all very cool and tied in, and I like it.
Yeah. And it's not even like that's the thing, is it's not the Emily stuff we're interested in. It's the stuff, it's like basically the B plot. Like, I don't know, it just works.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm way more interested in finding an old will than helping some whiny girl.
I mean, I agree. Lost wills are way more fun than... My friend thinks she's going crazy.
They don't even know each other that well. I mean, whatever, man.
I mean, it's true. That whole premise is weird. But that's not what this is about.
That is neither here nor there.
Like the mystery. And just other than the mini golf game, it's actually most of the puzzles are really good.
She's gonna make me play it, you guys.
No, I'm gonna play it because I own it. So I need to play the games that I own.
Okay, perfect. Fuck yeah.
So I don't have to buy any more.
Did you feel I did my time with a lot of these games that I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair. Another game that, like, we've talked about the plot being iffy, but we really enjoy the mystery of, is Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Yes.
And for me, again, it's because it's so Agatha Christie. It makes it a really good mystery. And it's really satisfying. Again, it's like all of the puzzles on the train are super satisfying to do, even when I'm, getting lost trying to do them. That's fine. They're really satisfying to complete. Like, even with the creepy dolls.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the puzzles are similar to Secret of Shadow Ranch in their, oh, I finished that. Heck yeah, I finished that. And it leading to the next thing and the next, and also similar to Secret Shadow Ranch is everybody has some kind of motive. Thank you. I couldn't come up with the word. Everybody has some kind of motive, and they have some kind of throwaway line that makes you go, huh. I guess it could be you. I'm pretty sure it's this person, but it could very well be you.
Yeah. And the same thing with, like, the ending, the villain. Like, it wasn't exactly surprising, but because we could sympathize with her, that it made it a good villain.
Yeah. Which
makes the ending just more satisfying. When it's a villain that comes in and is just like, oh my goodness, you did it. But, people would care about me a lot more if they thought I did it.
So,
They'll take me seriously. That's the big thing. They're finally going to take me seriously. And it's like,
aw. So sad.
It is. Like, the ending itself is a little iffy. Ah, yes, I'm just going to get into a minecart and roll my way to freedom.
Oh, I love it so much.
It's not exactly the most thrilling ending, to be fair.
No.
However, it's still a really good mystery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, the minecart.
And you get to see the Hardy Boys.
I was stuck on the minecart.
Yes. Yep. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
At least he labeled every single junction with
It's
this
true.
way is skull and crossbones.
It's very kind of
why,
him.
thank you.
Yeah.
How did he figure that out?
I think it also really helped add to the mystery vibe, just the vibe, not necessarily to the mystery, because we could have done it without them, but the vibe of having the Hardy Boys around, so we've got Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys. That was a nice element. Again, we could have done it without them, but it was nice having them.
Yeah.
Nancy could have flipped burgers and listened for an old guy. I mean, it's
Yeah. Pretty much. But, it's fun. So, the next one is the deadly device. So part of what makes the deadly device to me a good mystery is that it's an actual murder.
Yeah,
all the stakes are higher when there's a dead body.
Yeah.
And it's the first murder we've solved since Secrets Can Kill.
Yep. Yeah.
Because, unsurprisingly, people don't hire a teen detective to solve murders.
Unless they want her to fail.
Very true. I think that's part of what makes this one so good. It's just that everyone has a motive. Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it so easy for the villain to mislead us.
Yes.
Because he's orchestrating the whole thing, really. Which I think is what helps. Definitely helps.
Yeah. Yeah, I do love it. I love it that, you know, there's the letters being left around that frame. Ryan. I wasn't sure if we were going to actually say it because I realized that you haven't played it yet.
It's fine. No one will remember if it's...
Yeah, it's true. But no. You know, he leaves the letters around and even doctors the security footage. Like, you get into having to find, you know, the the archived footage and not just trust this stuff that's apparently been doctored. You can tell because there's one frame. That's a good, you know, that's a fun, you know, it is an overused thing in media, but it's fun to get to do it.
Exactly. It's not the same thing as like when you're watching a TV show and it's just, you know.
Wait, did you see that? That static burst right there. That means that the footage has been altered. It's like super overused.
Like, yeah. However, it's way more fun.
It's so fun. That's why it's used, because it's so fun to do.
It is. And everything in that, again, I'm gonna keep saying the word satisfying, but the puzzles are satisfying.
They are.
Some of them are, you get really abstract with some of them, obviously.
Yes.
However, it's like, it's still really fun to do them, even if we have to wait fucking 12 hours for the 3D printer every single time. Well, guess Nancy's going back to sleep. Hey,
you guys know that teen girl that walks around the offices? Yeah. Do you realize how much she sleeps? Like, it's ridiculous.
I think she has major depression. She comes in, she gets mad at me, she leaves and sleeps.
I know what you're doing.
Teenagers are. How you said that just reminded me of our video. I know what happened to your mother.
Yeah.
But yeah, also, deadly device, we get to electrocute a guy.
That is always a plus, you know.
That's always a plus.
I mean,
for
I guess
us.
it's not so much a mystery, but, you know.
It is a mystery, though.
How he survives the electrocution?
Yes. Because they say that he doesn't die, but as far as I'm concerned, Nancy killed a dude.
Nancy killed a dude.
Nancy killed a dude. It was self-defense. So.
The first time we played it, we're like, did Nancy just kill a guy?
Is he dead? And they're like, and he got captured, and the police took him away. And we're
Dear
like,
Hannah.
his dead body away.
Dear Hannah, I hit a man with lightning, and he went to sleep for a long time. The police say he's gonna be all right. They even put a nice sheet over his face.
To be fair, he was trying to kill us first.
He was, yeah. It's self-defense.
That's what our dad will say when he's defending us in court.
Like, the mystery is, what will their father say when they go to court? Yeah.
We both reached for the gun.
We both reached for the gun, says Nancy. That sounded like my it's 1930s voice.
Yeah. Well, you know, 20s, 30s, same deal.
Right.
I just rewatched Chicago this week, so that's why it's on my mind.
Gotcha.
So the last one we came up with for a good mystery, because obviously all the games have mysteries in them, but a good mystery, satisfying to do. That is my word of the episode.
The word of the episode is satisfying.
Satisfying. Is Danger on Deception Island. So, Danger on Deception Island is just fucking fantastic because all of the clues are awesome. We get to find, like, geocaching and shit.
It is riddled with clues.
And the ending is just so good because you're on that ship and you're like, everything is pointing to Katie. And you see her on the ship. And that moment when she spins around in the chair and she's tied up, like, tell me you can think of another more iconic ending to a Nancy Drew game. Because that shit blew our minds when we first played it. It's so good. It's fantastic.
It's great. And just finding secret underground freaking tunnel system. And the baby orca and just
exactly and figuring out why the orca's there, that whole thing where it's like starting out in the beginning and it's just like, oh, it's just the orca's there lost from his pod, and then as you're going finding clues that maybe it's not just there because it's lost from its pod,
and then you start getting contact from a recluse on an island, and you get this crazy rear window situation going on, and it's just like, holy, it's the mystery upon mysteries. It's
yes,
it is Hitchcockian in its reach, you know.
It is though, because it's like Hilda's seeing things but can't do anything about it, so we're acting as her like avatar.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
I love it. Also, like, smugglers. Anything that involves, like, smugglers is going to be. That's just awesome.
So, Secret of the Scarlet Hand? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Busting smugglers. Busting smugglers.
But yeah.
Busting smugglers.
Busting smugglers is really satisfying. Yep.
It's satisfying.
Apparently, a good mystery leaves us satisfied, and that's what...
That's true. So, what are the worst mysteries? What are the worst mysteries in the games you can think of? Because I can think of one right now.
Is it going to be Shattered Medallion?
It's Shattered Medallion. Shattered Medallion is the worst mystery.
It is probably the absolute worst mystery because there is none.
There's no mystery. There's no crime. There's no mystery.
There's just, we're going to follow what Sunny's doing and hope that it doesn't, like, land us in jail or something.
It's just a game of mini games.
Yes.
I mean, that makes it. It's just there's no mystery.
Yeah.
And any attempts at the very end to shoehorn in a bad guy is just sad.
Yeah.
What about you?
Danger by Design.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a minor kind of treasure hunt, but otherwise there's no mystery to it.
There's no mystery. Why is she acting crazy? Because she is.
Because this is how she's always acted.
We're not sure why you're surprised.
Why is this erratic woman erratic? What is happening?
Amazing. The woman who brews tea based on what she's wearing is eccentric enough to just wear a mask.
Whoa!
My mind is blown.
There's no mystery to that.
There isn't. If you guys think that we missed one of your favorite mysteries in the games, you can tell us on our many social medias.
Oh, social media is already.
I know.
Join us on our next podcast. All about grammar and
you know what?
Latin bases and
I would do a linguistics podcast if I thought anyone would listen to it. So, you can contact us on our many social media, such as Twitter, Tumblr, Tumblr, SoundCloud, YouTube, and our Twitch channel if you ever want to stop in and talk to us while we're streaming, or you can just leave comments on our videos, and we see them. You can also now subscribe to us on Twitch, so you can get access to our cute little wine glass emote to tell us when to drink while we are streaming. And you can also shower us with bits. Cheer for us with bits.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! So do you have anything else to add, sister? A final word?
Final word? I don't know. I was trying to come up with something, like, funny about mystery, but I just can't.
You sound so sad.
I'm distraught.
I'm sorry. Well, as a reminder, I'm Risa.
And I'm... Who knows?
And we're the Krolmeister sisters, and we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.
Mysterious.